If you're a monthly or an annual subscriber to lynda.com, you won't have the exercise files that accompany this tutorial, but you can follow along with me. Everything that's in the exercise files we will create during the tutorials. So as long as you continue to follow along, your files will exactly mirror what's in the exercise files. Remember that you can pause the movie or rewind if you need more time to copy something down. If you're a premium member of the lynda.com training library, or if you're watching this tutorial on a disk, you will have access to the exercise files that are going to be used throughout this title. The exercise files for this title are arranged by chapter and by movie. And you can find the exercise files that correspond to the movie you're watching by first looking for the chapter number and then the movie number. In order to make use of the exercise files, you'll want to first make sure that you have PHP and MySQL successfully installed. And there's an appendix at the end of the training if you need a refresher. Once you're confident that you have everything installed, then you'll want to move the folder of exercise files into your Sites directory. On a Macintosh, that's going to be inside your user directory and inside the Sites folder. If you're on Windows, you can move them into your Documents folder or the folder where you would normally do your web development. And then you can simply drag the file in. On my Mac, I'll Option drag to create a new copy. Once it's copied, if you rename the file so that you remove the chapter number and the movie number, then your files will be exactly the same as mine. Now in many chapters, we're going to be working with databases. In addition to the exercise files that you'll drag into your Sites directory and then rename, there'll also be an SQL database file. This file can be loaded into MySQL to put your database into the same state as mine. If you don't already have a database to load the file into, you'll want to review the beginning of Chapter 5, where we first create our database and set up the necessary permissions. Once you do that, you can either load the file directly into MySQL by using a tool such as phpMyAdmin, or by going to a command line and typing MySQL followed by the name of a user who's authorized to access the database, their password, the name of the database we want to use, and then the less than sign, followed by the path to the exercise file. Now you can either type out the full path, or you may be able to drag it into the window. On a Mac, you're able to just drag it in there and it puts the whole path in there for you. Once you've located the file that you want to load into the database, simply hit return and it will update the database with the instructions in that file. Once you have the same files and the same database, you'll be able to work right along with me. Don't forget, you can also use the exercise files to check your work as you go along.